was Hillary was just lined up with the wrong line of bankers, man.
Yeah. And so
the one she was on been doing all the fucking. That's why she lost.
100% of every black civil rights legislation that have ever been drafted, signed, and brought into law in this country have been passed, drafted, and written by a Republican. Democrats don't tell that. If you look through their website or whatever, they say they have been 200 years, but they have, man, we have been tricked and blinded. King didn't claim to be neither, but he aligned with Republicans.
I don't even understand what make people feel like they belong to any of this. Like y'all don't. This wasn't designed for you. We don't even on the books. We don't even have laws. We have amendments, codes.
That's where I'm going to.
The stuff don't even apply to us, man.
That's where I'm going. That's where I'm going. So our civil rights was passed.
Oh, I know it's snowing, man. I'm too cold.
Our civil rights was passed temporarily. We wasn't given indefinite civil rights. We wasn't given the right to vote permanently, indefinitely.
They get voted on every year.
So every what, 10, 15, 20 years, they just voted on it maybe 8, 10 years ago, if that. That can be amended. We do not have our rights indefinitely. And so if you think what King did, he didn't die. He didn't die for what we got today. He didn't die for that. Cause what we got today, he couldn't even dream of. I like for people to learn about.
He didn't have a lot of people like they give you King, but anybody listening, my life, your life, all y'all life, man. Look some of these people up. I know y'all familiar with Dick Gregory, but go look up what he had. These cats that hung with King at the time. Yeah. Professor James Smalls, man. Go look these people up. These cats that hung with Dr. King. They was telling King, hey man, this bullshit you're doing ain't gonna work. And King was telling them, man, I kind of know, but this the avenue we got to take because of the church, because of the people involved. Half the stuff was prepared speeches, man. He just went up there and said, they told him what to say.
Man, Dr. King.
The same way, watch this, the same way in the hood when let's just say a police killer, a young black boy or a baby on accident or something, and the crowd about to go crazy. Who you think they going to go get?
They going to get the preachers like they always do. Kiev Tatum, Dr. Bell, B.R. Daniels,
and put them out there,
Pastor Freddie Haynes. They going to
and to talk everybody down and chill. But we so brainwashed. If TDJ or Ricky Rush come pop up in our hood or something, we're gonna sit down for real. We're gonna really do. We're gonna listen to them. And it might happen again tomorrow. And we're going to come out there. We might march a little bit. We're going to listen to them. We ain't going to do nothing, though. That's the only thing that killed me about our people, man. If I feel like, I hate to say, that I ain't going to say nobody lose their life, but we need more radical.
We got to spill some blood.
Responses to stuff,
we
man.
got to.
I don't care if we don't spill no blood, because I don't want to say that, because I don't want to say I'm misleading nobody to do nothing wrong, but hey, man, when you show up, don't even march. I say, if something happen, I say show up 10, 15,000 strong and don't say nothing.
All my civil rights leaders kill white folks.
Hey, watch this. I say just pull up. Let them know we there. We know what's going on. Pull up and just walk off. Don't say nothing.
We gotta catch us. We gotta catch them when
we gonna do something. Do it.
We gotta do like Hitler.
Hey, man, how you gonna have a press conference in front of the cameras, up on the podium, about what you gonna do, man?
Yeah, we got to do like Hitler. We got to catch them when they 9, 6 months old, catch them, feed them, in the orphanage, get them out of CPS, adopt them, and raise them to be terrorists and blow up bombers and suicide bombers, just like everybody else got. We ain't got no hit squad. We need suicide bombers, just like everybody else.
Don't you think it gotta be something really, really messed up about any type of religion that's gonna tell me that it's okay for me to go kill myself and thousands of other people just so I can get in heaven with a bunch of virgins? I ain't trying to be funny, but the idea of heaven been around just as long as probably the Bible, right?
Them the kind of soldiers I'm looking for.
About 6,000 years. I'm saying heaven. We're going to give heaven 6,000 years because they say you couldn't get through there unless you go through the Father. So we're going to start with when he was born. Yeah. So you mean to tell me it's still enough virgins left up there? Boy. Since then, ain't nobody got them all. Because if I'm up there, so you mean tell me, so if y'all get to heaven and they going to give me 50 virgins or whatever it is, when I get them 50, they ain't virgins no more. So
Yeah,
How that work? That's
well,
all I get.
Oh, well, I think they catch them out of poverty, man, and so they get on the back end.
Oh, yeah, they
family
do.
Get the money, and so we got to be able to.
But
do
see,
the
they got
same
that.
thing,
They got to understand. They create their own stuff, man. Like I was watching a documentary on that, man. They ain't Iraq, Afghanistan, none of them places ain't never had a homegrown terrorist that went outside of their region. Cause why would I be worried about America? All the money is here.
Yeah.
Check our banks. If them people over there pull their money out of our banks, our economy is gonna clap in them Arab countries. That's why all the money is. They controlling most of Africa while all the diamonds is.
Timothy McVeigh was one of my civil rights leaders.
They got control of the money, all that over there. So they don't have to come over. They over there fighting to control that money over there. We going over there trying to fight for control of their money over there. They ain't worried about us. The only time they come messing with America is when we go there fucking with them, man.
John Muhammad, Lee Malvo, my civil rights heroes.
Well, that's the one with the cat and the trunk.
Yeah, that was the DC sniper.
DC sniper,
Makai Johnson out of Dallas that they wrongfully blew up. My civil rights heroes. And one of the greatest of them all, actually three of them, is the greatest of all my civil rights heroes, Nat Turner and his buddy Willis. They killed white folk. Everybody that I'm naming kill white folk. Timothy McVeigh. And then hold on. Let me tell y'all about the baddest white boy that done ever lived, and y'all don't know nothing about him, and y'all call yourselves good. No, his name is John Brown.
Yeah, John
I want y'all to Google and look up John Brown tonight. John Brown woke up one day and said, I'm finna go kill me some white folks, and he was a white boy. He got tired of how they was doing us way back in slavery. And not only did John Brown take up arms, he brought his son with him, and they went to go kill white folks, and they both died. Boy took his son with him. John Brown. Boy, I'm telling y'all don't even know nothing about John Brown, man. I'm telling y'all, man. If y'all listen to me, we go be free. Some of us go die. Some of us go to the penitentiary. But boy, we go be free, and then we'll have us a seat at the United Nations.
What you think about Oprah and
Donald Trump? Donald Trump fucked Oprah back in the 1980s when Oprah was smoking crack.
So watch this. Why I'm talking about
Oprah used to smoke crack.
Oprah running in 2020.
Oprah is a former crack hoe.
Yeah, she is. Her ain't Gail. Why she keep
she's a former crack whore, y'all. If y'all didn't know, y'all read a book.
Right.
And she was a freaky hoe. I mean, a freaky crack hoe. Love fucking. And Donald Trump got her. So y'all think she finna go up in there? Y'all notice she don't do nothing for no niggas in America. She go to Africa.
She say every time they had you get a car, they say, look at the crowd.
It be all white people. She ain't went down and ghetto and pointed out, you get a car, you get a house.
Say Bernie Sanders. Bernie cool, man. I like Bernie, man. I like Bernie than a lot of them. Bernie Sanders.
Who was that, the old white boy?
Yeah, the white, yeah. Bernie Sanders. I like Bernie Sanders, man, for real. But I think his views are a little too unrealistic for the average old school Democrat or Republican. Bernie Sanders too liberal. Like Bernie Sanders gonna come. If Bernie Sanders was president, he'll be in Chicago
we'll be like
with
Mexico.
the shooters. He'll be walking through there, like really trying to get people to lay down. Like he's not that type of person to run no country. I don't feel like, man. They not gonna. I don't think they'll deal with Bernie Sanders like that.
Man, we don't need nobody who want to give us nothing.
Right.
Our cry should be it's an empty seat at the United Nations.
Right.
Once we stand up against this white boy in America, that little old crazy boy in North Korea help us.
If you speak like that, people think you crazy, man. If you start saying, hey, man, let's get our own political party.
We can go to the United Nations.
Let's go to the United Nations.
It's an empty seat.
Right. Let's go up here and get our own political party. A lot of people feel like, well, hey, man, if I'm riding with my people so much, that mean I can't like other people. No, ain't nobody saying that.
But y'all stop listening to the revolutionaries who got to go work on the job.
Yeah, man. You hit it on the nail, man.
Any one of them conscious niggas, revolutionary niggas with a job, talking about
telling you, let's go kill let's go kill something. Quit listening to these fools,
and I'm one of them, because I got to go to work in the morning. So that's what I mean. So I can't even get with the revolution no more, because I'm just like you Negroes. I'm not going to lose my job for now.
The realest thing I can say to that, man.
Y'all ain't going to lose your job for the revolution. You ain't going to lose your job for Trayvon Martin. You ain't going to lose your job for Mike Brown.
It was a time before we even had a thing Blumenbach, that's his last name, cat who invented race.
Yeah.
It was a time before we even had a thing called race, man. You were, from whichever reason you were from. If you were from Sudan, you was number 19 from Sudanese.
Yeah.
Like, or wherever you, don't care where you was from. If you was from England, you was
the white
English number 19.
Yeah.
Like, they went off your regions. Somebody set up one day, some short penis dude who was having it hard out here said and thought, man, how can I get a jump on the game? Or how can I get my people a jump on the game? And he thought of this race, human race. And that like a race for what, though?
And that little nigga gal that y'all clapping for that got married, just go marry the prince over there, boy. I be looking at her on TV with that red-faced white boy, and I be thinking, boy, that white boy probably sick.
Not really, though, because watch this, they got a history of that. Even
read
all their books.
Yeah,
no, not that.
They keep
not that. Read all of their books about they famous or ancient people, or the ones, everybody they got had a Ethiopian wife, Egyptian wife.
Yeah.
They've been loving. They always loved to be with us. They just don't love us.
That old mulatto Canadian nigga gal that old boy got. Boy, they done brought some color.
Up in the what they call it, up in the castle.
Up in the castle, boy, over there in Britain.
But they been doing it, man. They ain't hanging around for nothing.
I bet Prince of Don, but they normally keep them in the dungeon. But they don't put the
they
bed
get them out the dungeon now.
They get them out the dungeon now?
Yeah, it's the new day.
Yeah.
They might as well, because the secrets is out now.
And shout out to Jermaine Dupri, boy. Janet Jackson thought she had a billionaire white boy. Got over there, and that white boy got to doing all that crazy sick shit to her, kicking up in her ass. White boy. Yeah, that's what Jermaine Jackson say. White boy was kicking up in her ass, and goddamn, he put that baby in her. She let that white boy put that baby in her and run her back home.
But that tripped me out.
Post struggling old Jermaine Dupri, he take the whole back.
But that tripped me out, man. I love me some Janet, man. Oh, Janet, you shouldn't have went over there, man. If I could, my sisters, my black sisters, if I could marry all y'all, man, I would.
Talking about right now?
For real.
Who?
Jermaine Dupri.
Yeah, he done took the whole
man, you know, come on, cause you know Oprah, Wendy Williams, a lot of them come from a life of drugs and stuff, man. That let you know a dope fiend can win if you got knowledge and you on your drugs. You'll work your way up. Man, you gonna do something that the other women ain't gonna do.
Look at somebody.
There's a lot of famous people used to be on drugs.
Hold on, Kimbo. Look at some of our grandmamas, man. They got good positions in the church house now. You smoke dope like a motherfucker back in the day, man.
Change, man.
Yeah, man. A lot of our grandmamas and great grandmamas now, man.
You might be on
hell of a Christians now today, boy.
You might be on the airplane on your way flying on Air Canada. You don't know.
And my grandmama
you don't know what your pilot done been on. You don't know what he do. He might have hit a line before he jumped up in the cockpit, man.
Yeah, I know a lot of niggas sold dope to the teachers at OD Wide and at Dunbar and Eastern Hills and yeah, man. I had a nigga tell me the other day he been fucking authority figures ever since he was 11 years old.
It's where you put yourself at, man. It's where you position yourself in it. Like when we was in the Texas Youth Commission.
Yeah, boy, I couldn't never give me no